You wouldn't know her.
I'm just curious. Is she your age? Is she from here?
Why would it matter to you? Leave it alone.
Yeah, well, why'd you tell it to me?
Why are you here?
I'm a traveler, much like you. I see the world. I tell stories.
But why are
I am
you
a traveler,
here
actually.
now?
I mean, Nancy Drew
I
is
do
not
not
me.
know
but-
yet. If our time together is a comedy, then I was brought here by coincidence. If our time is a tragedy, then it must be fate.
Okay.
What did you mean when you said I was part of the story now?
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
I think you're just trying to scare me.
Yeah.
And if I am, is that such a bad thing? You have good reason to be afraid.
Are you snetting? Are you threatening me?
Are you threatening me?
Threatening you? No. No, I'm not threatening you, Nancy.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so we can get into her bag, or at least I want to get into her bag. And she said that eating food makes her fall asleep, and she could really go for some chocolate cake right about now. Now this gets me thinking of an idea. Yes. Oh, let's not talk to Lucas right now, because he tried to be a little shank and not let us into the castle. Who are you?
Guten Abend, Frau. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Sprechen Sie... Oh, do I speak German? No, sorry.
No. I am the one to apologize. Karl, the Burgermeister, is supposed to tell me a little bit about each guest, like the language you speak and where you're from. This way I can have everything prepared for your stay. But again, he has not done this correctly. I'm Anja, the Castellan. I'm in charge of guest services. I'm here to help you with anything you need during your stay.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nancy Drew.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Drew. You sure picked an interesting week to visit. You must have a strong heart.
What do you mean?
What, you don't know? Then it's nothing.
It must be something, or you
What
wouldn't have
the
said
heck?
anything.
The castle's worked up in a panic right now.
I know
So I
that.
have to warn you that your visit here may not be the world-class experience we aim to provide. But I will do my best to make sure that your visit is a happy and safe time for you.
Man, I don't know what's up with this game, but they just cannot get these accents down. It's like Yumi from Shout Out the Water's Edge. No. It's just like, yeah, it's just, they're just not great. You know, it's kind of frustrating, actually.
Why is everyone
I
a
don't know,
little
maybe it's just me.
spooked right now?
Oh, it's... Well, I suppose you'll find out about it anyway. I might as well be the one to fill you in. Mind you, don't get upset. Are you the easily frightened type?
No, duh. I've been solving cases for like 18 years, so no.
No.
Good. You'd tell me if you were. There's nothing wrong with being scared.
I don't like scary
I'm
movies,
not.
but that's about it.
Promise.
Okay, good. But you do not need to worry about this, I see. How do you say this? There's a monster situation potentially taking shape.
I know.
A monster situation?
Well, that's the buzz around the castle. You need background. This castle, has a history. Legend around here says that a monster lives in these woods. Once in a great while, he returns, seeking a victim. People think that time is now.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. So let's just notice it now. But that picture right there, that's that one right there. It's from the final scene. Which actually I still have to do though. I think after this walkthrough, I got 3 walkthroughs and the final scene is one of them. So there you go.
What makes everyone think the monster is coming here now?
As long as I've been here, people always pointed out signs of his return. Cows would go missing, flocks of sheep would disappear, claw marks would appear on the trees. Everyone would say, "Oh, the monster will be here soon!" But when he doesn't come, everyone calms down and forgets about the legend until strange things start happening again.
Are strange things happening now?
Yeah, but different this time.
How?
How so?
The signs are the same, but everyone is reacting differently. It's spooky. I heard
Spoopy.
once that before a tsunami, all of the animals will run to a higher ground. They just know. That is what it is like this time. We all just know.
Really? Wow, we got a lot of talk. Okay. Okay, here we
What
go.
do you think of Renata?
I love her stories. Sometimes when she comes, the two of us stay up until the sun comes up, just chattering away about this and that. You ask me, her reputation is completely undeserved.
What reputation?
It's difficult to explain exactly. A lot of people say that wherever she goes, bad fortune follows.
Really?
Do you think that?
Not really. But she does always have peculiar timing. Come to think of it, whenever the castle gets to talking about the monster, she's not far behind.
Wow.
Really? Do you think she has something to do with the monster sightings?
I'd be surprised. But then again, no, never mind. It's nothing.
What?
What?
Okay, I shouldn't be telling you this. One time when she was here, and again everyone was all worked up about the monster, and she told the stories that scared everyone who listened half to death. So later that night, when everyone was locked in their houses with the windows shut tight, I caught her snooping around the castle.
What was she doing?
That's just the thing. I couldn't figure it out. She didn't come back for a long time after that. Actually, that was the last we heard of the monster for a while, too.
Wow. Wow, that's coincidental, I guess.
What can you tell me about the monster?
I don't know, Nancy. A lot of the older people here say they've seen it, but none of them will say what it looks like.
Why not?
Not sure. Maybe they didn't see it. Maybe they did, and they don't want to remember. But everyone will tell you about the strange things
Stranger
that are going
things.
on.
Like what?
Look, I could get into a lot of trouble for telling you things like this. Can you promise me that you won't tell anyone that I am telling you this stuff?
Sure. I mean, I'm not sure exactly, but if I say that, she can be like, well, just make your promise anyways.
I promise.
Whatever.
Okay. For the last little while, there have been these weird howls from the woods. The sound, it's no animal I've ever heard of, and it is definitely not human. It sounds, I don't know, frustrated? At night, you can hear the thing. It's circling the castle, getting closer each time. It's terrible.
All right. Yeah. I can't tell you what I've heard. I can't tell you all these sounds that are scaring me, because I might get in trouble.
You've got some great stuff in here. Is any of it for sale?
Of course. This shop is very popular with tourists. Most everything is for sale. You'll find the prices listed.
All right.
What's a castellan?
I'm in charge of the overall guest experience here. Carl, who you may have met earlier, is the Burgermeister, sort of like the mayor. Or, I mean, that's what he would really be if he actually did any work. I'm sorry, that wasn't really appropriate. Long day.
Don't care. How did you get... Not a cool job.
Do you believe there's a monster on his way here?
What do you want me to say, Nancy? I can't answer anything like that at work.
Please, I won't tell anyone what you say.
I do. It's stupid, I know. But there is something terrible out there. I can just feel it. We all can. It's taken everything I've got to stay here through this.
Oh man, the voice acting for this game, at least especially for her, just really bugs me. Don't know why. Just does.
I'd like to buy some souvenirs, but I'm low on money. Any idea how I could make more?
People are always dropping coins around the castle. Oh, and Carl has been offering to pay for people's help on that silly game of
Yeah, I don't
his.
like playing Raid. Sorry. So, yeah.
What do the people who live here think about the monster?
People have stopped talking about it. Those who can have skipped town. Those of us who really live here, let's just say you're not going to be finding many open doors on a night like tonight. People are scared.
All right.
What do you think of Carl?
I think that Carl has been placed on this planet to test my patience.
So you two don't get along, I take it.
The fact that that man got elected makes me wish we were back in the days
Okay, we're done
when
here.
you had to pull a sword out of a stone or a lake or something to assume power. He'd never be able to figure it out. Too many steps. What with the pulling and then the not dropping it and then the remembering to tell people about what happened.